Hello, curious minds. Myths and legends have been part of human history for centuries. They are stories that explain the unknown, teach lessons, and spark imaginations. Today we'll explore some of the most famous myths and legends from around the world, each with its unique tale and cultural significance. Let's uncover the mysteries behind these timeless stories. Our journey begins in ancient Greece, a land of myths and legends, where the gods themselves walked among mortals. Among these tales is the story of Icarus, a young man whose ambition and desire for freedom led to his tragic downfall. Icarus and his father, Daedalus, were trapped on the island of Crete by King Minos, a powerful ruler who feared their ingenuity. Daedalus, a brilliant craftsman, devised a cunning escape plan. He crafted wings made from feathers and wax, meticulously binding each feather with care and precision. With their wings complete, they soared through the sky, free from their island prison. The sensation of flight was exhilarating, a newfound freedom that filled their hearts with joy. Daedalus warned Icarus not to fly too close to the sun, cautioning him about the fragile nature of their wings. But Icarus, intoxicated by the thrill of flight, ignored his father's warnings. As he soared higher and higher, the sun's intense heat began to melt the wax. The feathers loosened and Icarus plummeted into the Aegean Sea, his cries lost to the wind and waves. This story isn't just about a boy and his ill-fated flight. It's a timeless parable, a cautionary tale that has been passed down through generations. It speaks to the dangers of hubris, the peril of overreaching, and the importance of heeding wisdom. The tale of Icarus reminds us that ambition, while a powerful force, must be tempered with caution and respect for the natural order. It reminds us that even in our greatest moments of triumph, we must remain grounded. Success can be fleeting, and the higher we soar, the greater the fall if we lose sight of our limitations. The universe has a way of humbling even the most ambitious among us. As we gaze upon the stars, let us remember the story of Icarus and the delicate balance between aspiration and humility. From Greece we journey to Britain, the land of King Arthur, a figure whose legend has transcended time and space. Arthur's story is intricately woven into the very fabric of British history, a tapestry of myth and reality. A young Arthur pulls a sword from a stone, revealing Excalibur, a symbol of divine right to rule. This moment marked the beginning of a legendary journey. With Excalibur in hand, Arthur's destiny was sealed, and he was destined to become a beacon of hope and justice. He established the Knights of the Round Table, a fellowship of the bravest and noblest knights, embarking on epic quests to protect the realm and uphold chivalry. But was Arthur real, or a figment of imagination? This question has puzzled historians and scholars for centuries. Historians have debated this for centuries, poring over ancient texts and manuscripts, searching for clues to his existence. Some argue he was a real warrior king, a leader who united the Britons against invaders. Others believe he's a composite of various historical figures, a mythic amalgamation of heroism and virtue. Real or not, Arthur's legend continues to captivate us, inspiring countless stories, books, and films. He embodies the ideals of courage, leadership, and the pursuit of a just world, values that resonate deeply within us. It's a story that resonates across cultures, reminding us that hope can ignite from the smallest spark, and that legends, whether real or imagined, have the power to shape our world. We shift our gaze to Japan and the tale of the bamboo cutter. A bamboo cutter finds a tiny radiant princess inside a glowing bamboo stalk. He names her Kaguya Hime, and she blossoms into a woman of unparalleled beauty. Suitors flock to her, but she reveals she's from a celestial palace on the moon. As her time on Earth dwindles, Kaguya Hime must choose between mortal love and celestial duty. It's a tale of love, loss, and the yearning for connection. Even though Kaguya Hime returns to the moon, her story continues to resonate. It reminds us that sometimes the most beautiful things are also the most fleeting. The transient beauty of life and the enduring power of memory are universal themes. We plunge into the murky depths of Loch Ness, home to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. For centuries, whispers of a monstrous creature have rippled through the Scottish Highlands. Fishermen spoke of shadowy figures and travelers claimed to have spotted a serpentine neck. Some believe Nessie is a plesiosaur, others speculate it's a giant squid. Despite countless expeditions, Nessie remains elusive. Mysteries ignite our imagination, forcing us to confront the unknown. Whether Nessie is real or imagined, it reminds us that there are still unexplored corners of our planet. The Loch Ness Monster, like the vastness of space, reminds us there's so much left to discover, and that makes exploration exhilarating. We journey to Mesoamerica encountering Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. This deity, revered by the Aztecs, Mayans, and other Mesoamerican cultures, is a symbol of profound significance. His name Quetzalcoatl translates to feathered serpent, a creature that embodies the sky and the earth, the divine and the terrestrial. Quetzalcoatl embodies the duality of nature, the fusion of heaven and earth. He is often depicted as a serpent adorned with the vibrant feathers of the Quetzal bird, representing the union of the celestial and the earthly realms. This duality is a central theme in Mesoamerican mythology, reflecting the balance and harmony sought in their worldview. He's a god of the people, a bringer of knowledge, a patron of the arts and sciences. Quetzalcoatl is credited with bestowing upon humanity the essential tools for civilization. He taught the Aztecs and other Mesoamerican peoples the arts of agriculture, weaving, and even the calendar system, which was crucial for their agricultural and ceremonial practices. Legend has it that Quetzalcoatl gifted the Aztecs with the calendar, agriculture, and writing. These gifts were not merely practical, they were seen as divine blessings that connected the people to the gods. The calendar, for instance, was a sacred tool that guided their rituals and agricultural cycles, ensuring harmony with the cosmos. But despite his benevolence, he was forced to depart, promising to return one day. This departure is shrouded in mystery and myth. Some stories suggest that Quetzalcoatl left because of a betrayal or a self-imposed exile due to a moral failing. Regardless of the reason, his promise to return left a lasting impact on the Mesoamerican psyche. Some believe the arrival of Hernán Cortés was seen as the fulfillment of this prophecy. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived in the early 16th century, some Aztecs thought that Quetzalcoatl had returned, as foretold. This tragic misinterpretation played a significant role in the eventual downfall of the Aztec Empire. This tragic misinterpretation led to the fall of the Aztec Empire. The Aztecs, believing they were welcoming a god, were unprepared for the brutal conquest that followed. The clash of cultures and the ensuing devastation marked the end of one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world. Quetzalcoatl's story reminds us that even advanced societies are built on belief. The power of myth and prophecy can shape the course of history, influencing decisions and actions in profound ways. The legacy of Quetzalcoatl is a testament to the enduring power of cultural narratives and their impact on human civilization. Sometimes the lines between myth and history blur. The story of Quetzalcoatl is a perfect example of how mythological figures can become intertwined with historical events, creating a rich tapestry of cultural heritage that continues to captivate and inspire. His legacy endures, a testament to the power of myth. Quetzalcoatl remains a symbol of wisdom, creativity, and the eternal quest for knowledge. His story is a reminder of the profound connections between humanity, nature, and the divine. We journey to Scandinavia to explore Ragnarok, the Norse apocalypse. Imagine a world plunged into darkness, the sun and moon devoured by monstrous wolves. Ragnarok is a final showdown between the gods and the forces of chaos. Odin faces Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, while Thor battles Jormungandr, the world serpent. But Ragnarok isn't just about destruction, it's about cycles, the cyclical nature of the universe. After Ragnarok, a new world emerges, ready to begin anew. Ragnarok reminds us that endings are not always final. Even in the face of overwhelming darkness, there's hope for a new beginning. It's a powerful message of resilience and renewal. Despite their diversity, myths and legends share striking similarities. They are part of a grand cosmic tapestry, each story a thread in a larger narrative. Creation myths, for example, reflect a common human desire to understand our place in the cosmos. Heroic journeys like Odysseus's voyage and Arthur's quest remind us that life is a journey. These stories teach us about overcoming adversity and discovering our true potential. Moral lessons are embedded within these myths. Icarus's flight warns of hubris, while Arthur's story teaches justice and honor. These myths served as a moral compass, guiding behavior and shaping understanding. They connect us to our shared human experience. They remind us that we're all part of something bigger than ourselves. Myths and legends continue to resonate with us, centuries after they were first told. They tap into something deep within the human psyche. They speak to our hopes, fears, dreams, and anxieties. They provide a framework for understanding the world and grappling with big questions. In a complex and uncertain world, myths offer a sense of wonder and connection. They remind us that we're part of a larger story. They teach us about courage, compassion, and resilience. So, don't dismiss myths as mere fairy tales, appreciate their deeper meaning and enduring power. They remind us that we're all connected. Which of these myths captured your imagination? Or do you have a favorite legend from your culture? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating content. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that make us who we are.